Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Martin with The Contoured Chemist. It's favorites day. I know so many people love favorites. So we are talking fall favorites, okay? I feel like this is long overdue. It's like well into fall, but the weather here has not been cooperating. So I'm just now getting into fall mode. So hopefully y'all with me. I have yet to actually wear some of this stuff I'm gonna be showing you. So hopefully it helps if fall hasn't hit your town yet. You're like me, maybe you're just now getting into fall mode. So if you want to check out my fall favorites, keep watching and be sure to like and subscribe because the holidays are soon and you guys gotta tell me what you wanna see or maybe some going into holiday shopping favorites because that is definitely next on the agenda. So keep watching, be sure to like and subscribe, and thank you for being here. All right, friends, let's get on into it. I feel like every time I do a favorites video, I'm like, this is random. This is random. It's always just a random assortment. I try to throw in some beauty items, home items, style mixture. Okay, so hopefully there's a little bit of something for everybody, but I never know where to start. So I'm always just comfortable talking about beauty first because this is technically a beauty channel. So let's get into some beauty favorites. First up, y'all know my love for Seint. I gotta talk about what I did today. I haven't posted it already. I will post it after this video soon over on Instagram. But you guys, the new bronzer. So if you are new to Seint, you might not know or you have no idea what Seint is, but this right here, I'm wearing multiple ways and I'm obsessed. So Heat Waves is the new bronzer for darker complexions, but you guys, I've been using it as a base, a bronzer, a lip and cheek, literally lips and cheeks, and I even showed it using eyeshadow. I did do an eyeshadow tutorial, so I took that part off, but wearing Heat Waves bronzer, and it's my new favorite to multitask in all of the ways. It is such a gorgeous tone. And then the new bundle, one of the 3 new bundles, I'm wearing Harvest Moon bundle of eyeshadows, some of the new eyeshadow collections on the eyes, and then lips. I've shown these here on YouTube. I've shown them over on Instagram, and I found more that of colors I forgot to swatch after the fact. And yes, I bought more. So first of all, I'm loving the fact that they finally put colors on the ends because these white caps, you know how hard it is to tell which shade is which with these tiny little stickers on the end that tend to fall off. So these are the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip. I am wearing the shade Orchid. And I'll be honest, I already had Orchid, but I didn't have 3 of these, 3 of the 4 shades. And hopefully it's still available. I'll link it if so. Of course, all my links will be down below the video if you need them. But they had some new shades, but they were in these limited edition like bundles. See, the stickers are already coming off in 2 packs. And they were, I should have kept the packaging. They were designed for like gift bundles. And it came with all 4. But in like boxes 2 each so that you could keep one and then share one, which I know this isn't a holiday gift guide video yet, but if you can snag them now. And you got 2 for like $30 or no, you got all 4. Anyway, maybe it was all 4 for like 38 bucks. And they're normally 20 bucks a piece. So huge savings. And I got more colors. So if you have not seen that deal, go check it out. If you've tried these since I talked about them and you want more shades. I had not tried Coconut, which was a part of their original line, but then they had Wild Berry, which I'm not sure if that one was, but Petal I know is a new shade, and I've been keeping this in my car for like that perfect, my lips but better kind of just pinky nude gloss. And I was wearing Orchid alone on my lips, but I'm obsessed with the hydration and the shine and the ease. I love these. So more of those. You're gonna be like, Sarah, seriously, we know you like them. Like, stop sharing them. Anyway, new colors. I mean, kind of dropping some limited edition shades here and there. So keep your eye out on the Tarte site because you can only get them there and then they're like gone once they sell out. Just heads up. Okay, so I'm sure I'll get asked of my nail color. I don't know what it is about fall, but it makes me want to ombre my nails. Is it just me? I don't know. Maybe it's because fall tones are my favorite. And so I have more fall nail polish colors than any other tone. And it's just kind of the tones I'm drawn to naturally. But these actually, I didn't even do like the warm color like I'm wearing. I did more like plummy purple, if I can show you guys, dark tones. Are those not pretty? Okay, so my favorite drugstore nail polish by far is gonna be this Essie ExprEssie, these, and the Sally Hansen InstaDri. Okay, and the reason why is because both of these dry super fast. I tend to wait till my kids are in bed and I know I don't have to do anything, and then I paint my nails. And then if I go to bed and they're not like a quick drying formulation, I get like imprints of my comforter in my nails and it drives me crazy. But I don't always have time to do gel. So I want it fast and I want it to last and not chip. And these tend to not chip on me. But I do love the original Essie as well. Like, those don't chip on me much either. They just don't dry as fast. So now that this line is out, I've been buying more of this type than this type, but I still have quite a bit of all. And I have a ton of these colors. This one just doesn't come in as many like shades. I don't know. I kind of went like light to dark. We got Throw It On, Chinchilly, Get a Mauve On, Smokin Hot, and Go Garnet. So I will put which ones were which on or down below, but I don't know. What do you guys, do you like that, or do you like to do all one shade? Sometimes I'm like, oh, it's more work to get out 5, but then it goes really fast and I just find it a little bit more fun to kind of add a little bit of interest to my one color nails, because I'm not a big accent nail person. This is my accent. So there you go. Fall tone nails. I'm obsessed. Okay, we're still on beauty. Let's do hair. I don't talk a lot about hair products, but I did mention one of these in my like get ready for an event video. And so I got some questions, and if you guys are new to this, not sponsored by them in any way, I just really wanted to try it. Have you guys heard of Pros? You can't even see that beautiful paper logo. As somebody who is a stationery lover, I really appreciate the details. So it says developed in Paris, bottled in New York. This is a completely custom hair care line. So the cool thing is it comes with a quiz. Okay, so you take a quiz online, and I have never done such an in-depth, detailed quiz that it really impressed me of the types of questions. And kind of what sold me, it wasn't just like, oh, is your hair straight or curly or oily or, you know, dry or any like damage, that kind of stuff. It went down to your zip code, to where they literally take into account the weather, which to me is incredible, because I feel like when I travel to different climates that are maybe more dry or more humid, my hair fixes differently more than anything. It doesn't matter the products I'm using. I can be using the same thing, but it doesn't take into account that. I've never had a hair care line that I've done anything like that takes into account humidity. Like, I live in a very humid climate, so to me that was like, wow. So I was really curious what it would be like. And I've been using the same like hair care, shampoo, conditioner kind of stuff for over like a year or two now. And so I wanted to see if I could maybe balance my scalp a little bit more, because I still struggle with not being able to go very many days between washes. So that was kind of my main thing, right? So the cool thing is you take this very in-depth quiz. You can choose to subscribe or not. I did not subscribe. I wanted to try it. And I know I don't wash my hair that often to where I knew I would not go through a bottle in a month. Like, can you see? I'm to there, and I've been using for this for months. So I'm like, yeah, there's no need for that. But I definitely wanted to try the line to see if I could see a difference in my hair, and I've really loved it so far. So it's so cool. It comes with all this information with your name on it. Literally all of your results. And you guys know I'm a scientist. I love like literally the factors, like key ingredients, why it was selected for everything, when it was bottled, the fragrance I chose, all of these things, and like the ingredients and what its purpose is. For a science geek like me, this is like right up my alley. And I just think it is such a cool concept. So this is pros. Did I even say that? I showed you guys the thing. This is pros, and this is what they recommended for me. And so you can choose like the main things, you can get all of it, or you can just choose the shampoo or whatever. So I went ahead and got everything they recommended and none of the additional stuff to see what worked for me. So I did share this pre-shampoo mask before, and I thought the concept of a charcoal mask to help my like the oily scalp, and sometimes I get dry, not really flakes, but depending on the weather change, my scalp changes dramatically. And this is by far my favorite part, I think, of all of it. So I've shared this before. I'm obsessed with this. I do use it. I use this line pretty much every day except for maybe once a week. And then I do use my Olaplex line to where I use the full like treatment, shampoo, conditioner just about once a week so that I keep my hair really healthy, because that's more for like damage control. So my hair is not super damaged. I do use heat, but I'm always using a heat protector. I do color my hair, but I'm not lightening it. So I'm getting frequent haircuts with short hair. So damage is not one of my concerns. But clarifying from the products I use, that kind of stuff. And so I'm obsessed with the scent I chose. What was Corsica is whatever I guess I chose based on, it'll tell you all the notes and you kind of make your selections based on what you're drawn to, and then it will give you a scent. I'm obsessed with the way it smells. It smells so good. So whatever I picked, I liked it. I mean, it literally has your zip code on it. It's just so cool. So one of the things that my hair is, I have a lot of hair. It's very fine, but it gets weighed down because it's so heavy. And so I'll be honest, guys, for years, I never even used a conditioner because it would make my hair fall so flat. And so I thought it was really cool that based on my results, they did not recommend a traditional conditioner, but a lighter leave-in just for like the ends. And I'm really loving it. And this is my color care, and this is also a heat protector. And then of course, I always want to stretch more between washes. And so I did pick up the dry shampoo, which they do have a non-aerosol, more of this like that kind of thing, which works really well as well. Okay, so I'm a big fan of pros. I think I do have a coupon code that I can share down below. But if you were kind of seen it going around social media and you weren't really sure if it actually works, you don't have to subscribe and you can still kind of try it out or just pick up like a shampoo and conditioner. But the treatment mask is by far my favorite, and I'm really enjoying using a leave-in and not something heavier. I feel like my hair is happier with that kind of regimen instead of what I was doing before. So I'm excited to see more because I feel like that kind of thing takes a really long time to see full results from. Obviously, like skincare, hair care is very much the same, right? Okay, so that was pros. Let's talk skin now, because you guys know I can't talk anything beauty related without talking about skin. So, couple of things that I have shared over on Instagram, but I know not everybody follows me there, is the new gel razor. So I have shown, I don't know how many times over here, about dermaplaning my face and always using a razor to remove dead skin, peach fuzz, exfoliate, get serums to penetrate deeper. Overall, anti-aging. I am the biggest fan of shaving your face, and I feel like there's such a stigma around it. And as soon as I found out about this company, I was sold, because they're trying to get rid of that stigma and normalize the fact that women should shave their face, because it's like a beauty secret that no one talks about, because you think it's gonna grow in thicker or darker, and it's all just wise tales. It's not true. And it's one of the best things I ever did for my skin. So I will link the full video tutorial, but it is amazing. It comes with a razor and refills and instructions, and it's 2 different blade sizes, which I know I keep getting asked, is it better than the original Tinkle that I've always used? And it is better. I feel like sometimes you get what you pay for. We kind of all know that, right? But the difference in blade sizes is what really I feel like allows you to customize. So it comes with a big one that you can switch out, which mine is down in here somewhere. And then it comes with the small one that like fits between your brows and goes around your brows and really lets you do like those detailed areas like around your nose. Because again, we're exfoliating, not just trying to get rid of that peach fuzz. And it's a game changer. So I do have a discount code for that as well. But I had to share that over here in case you guys don't. Link the full IGTV showing you how to use it properly if you are brand new to shaving your face. But that gel razor is so good. And then another one I've shared over there is, you guys have heard me talk about Butte. It's the teeth whitening system I use, and now they're launching skincare. And you might say that this looks exactly like something else that I've shown here on my favorites before, just at a much lower price point, because I have a 50% off code for you guys as well. So this is the Halo Clean. Same premise. It's a silicone brush to wash your face, and it also has that warming technology. They call it the snuggly setting to really get your serums to penetrate deeper. But honestly, what makes this one better, in my opinion, is this guy right here that actually will get in these kind of crevices where dead skin builds up more than anywhere else on the face. And a bigger brush head, because this one is much smaller than the original one I shared. It gets in there so much better. So I'd say this is a perfect item that I tend to ask for Christmas. Like, these are the type of things that I'm like, when my mom and mother-in-law ask me what I want for Christmas, it's these things that I want. Do I absolutely need it right this second? No, but I want it, and it would make my life easier, and just, it's like a pampering item, right? Those are the things I ask for Christmas, at least. So Halo Clean by Butte, and do not forget to use that 50% off is a huge savings. So I want to make sure I share that with you guys as well. And I can also link to that video showing how I wash my face using my favorite Seint cleanser as well. And the suction cup is the best. It's not gonna fall over. It's awesome. Okay. I'm also keep getting asked about my lashes. You guys know I kind of get stuck on, or maybe you don't know. If you've watched me for a while, you know I tend to have like the same lash look. I have been wearing Lashify for probably 3 or 4 years now. And they always are coming out with new styles. I always try them, but I'm not always like, okay, that's my new favorite. But I wore these lashes for like a week, because I wear them for a week. And then I did my normal, what I had been wearing every day, which are the E's. And then all last week, I'm like, I just don't like them as much. Like, they looked so much heavier on my eye. And so it depends on the look you're going for. I feel like the E's for me personally, because I know you guys are always asking me, what's your lash map? looks like lash extensions. It looks like I have a full set of volume lash extensions, which I do really like for drama. But for every day, you guys, I've been obsessed with these. So these are the S16s. They are the Starburst, not the Stardust. They're a little bit of a thicker base, which I feel like still gives my eye really good definition. But with the SDs or the SBs, you gotta go up in length. So I normally wear 14s or 15s. These I'm wearing 16s, which they used to be way too long on me. They would like touch my brows, but these are much thinner at the tip. And oh my gosh. So I'm wearing those all the way across and then just a B12 on the inner corner. And that's it. They make it easier to apply if you're wearing the same thing all the way across. And I've been wearing these on repeat. I actually have this out to remind myself to order more because I just used my last cartridge of new ones. If you've been wondering what is my new favorite Lashify, it's the Starburst. I think this one must have been before they even had the second one come out. So it was S. Now they say SB or SD. I mean, if that tells you anything. I have a lot of Lashify lashes. Okay, so last but not least, I'm always getting asked for sunscreen SPF recommendations, especially for under Seint's 3D foundation. And you guys know, I've preached it till I'm blue in the face, that silicones under the makeup can give you longevity wear time issues where it just kind of fades away and goes away. And you really have to test certain ones for your skin tone or for your skin type. And most of my favorites still have a very small amount of silicone in them. And even though they're not like the main ingredient, there is still a little bit. Silicone based ones that if you see dimethicone repeated in the ingredients list at the top of the ingredients list multiple times, that means it is silicone based. And I don't recommend even trying it, to be honest. This one is the one I go for on the daily. I love it, but not everybody likes that glowy look. Even my second favorite, Elta MD, does have a small amount. And I've had some clients, not a lot, but some clients come to me that can't wear either of those without longevity issues. So I'm always testing sunscreens behind the scenes, always testing skincare products. You guys know me. And I actually came across this product on Instagram because I too fall prey to the Instagram ads that we see all the time. And first of all, I love the concept. I love the studies they're doing. And I love the discount they give if you are like me and have ever had melanoma. If you're a melanoma survivor, you can try this for, I mean, it was so cheap, it wasn't even funny. And they kind of do the honor method. So if you're truthful, but they give a huge discount if you say that if you've had melanoma in the past, because obviously, right. So it's called Skinnies, and literally their entire motto is a little goes a long way, and it's a sun gel. So I don't talk about this a whole lot because I feel like you can get, we can get a lot of strong opinions about sunscreen, and some people don't think it's necessary at all. And some people don't understand why it's recommended to reapply. And the main reason is like, think of this. Think of your skin is almost like hills and valleys, okay? Our skin is not completely flat, right? So when you're applying a lotion, that's why they say use like the 2-finger method, put 2 full things of lotion. And then when you apply it on, you're most likely going to be fully protected. And they say about 2 to 3 hours, okay? And the reason they give you that time period is not because it's wearing off and is going away. It is because they understand realistically on your skin, you're not fully filling every valley, Okay, if you're getting it on top of those hills, you're not necessarily getting it in the valleys as well. So that's why they preach reapplication. Okay, so it's something that if you're using multiple things with SPF in them, I don't feel like it's as necessary because you're getting multiple levels of protection. Like even our makeup, we don't market it as having SPF, but it technically does. It just doesn't have a level to the point where we could say that is SPF 15. But naturally, it is just the ingredients. Actually, it does have ingredients that are also SPF ingredients. Okay, when I'm using this under the makeup and then I'm wearing makeup, I feel like I'm getting even more protection because I'm getting more of those hills and valleys. And then I don't reapply if I'm gonna just be spending the whole day in my house over my makeup. But I've shared before in my sunscreen video over on Instagram some methods where you can use a powder SPF or a spray SPF over your makeup if you're gonna then be going outside. So instead of trying to put a lotion over your face that's gonna mess up your makeup, you can easily reapply if need be. Does that make sense? I've been getting this question a lot lately, so I figured I'd just talk about it right now. One of the cool things about this product is that they have done cool, and I will tag their Instagram account down below so that you can check out some of these videos and the research they've shown about how this is the one thing that does not require 2 to 3 full lengths finger widths of lotion of product because it is they call it a sun gel, which is a very different formulation. So I'm going to kind of show you. It literally says a little goes a long way. And what they attest to you using much less is that there's no water in this product. So Sunscreen Revolution for all skin types. There's no water. Think of it as one of the world's most precious resources. A pea-sized blob is all you need for your full face, neck, and ears for long-lasting UV protection. So what sold me was when I looked at the ingredients and there's no silicones, no fillers is pretty much. And you guys, most sunscreens on the market have silicone, and why it's so hard to find ones without it is because it just gives that texture to the skin that it feels nice. It's not necessarily good for makeup application. It gives the smooth feeling and appearance of the skin. And that's why you find a lot of stuff with those kind of fillers like silicones, water, all that kind of stuff. So pea-sized blob. The application, I would say, is a little bit different because it's not a lotion consistency. It's more like, I don't know how to describe it. It almost kind of melts down. It feels like a makeup cleansing balm if you've ever used one of those, because it warms up on the skin and then look. And it literally, if you watch the videos of them using a small amount and covering their full face and then showing their face under that different UV light of seeing how much is protected, it is incredible how something about this formulation gets in all those nooks and crannies, unlike traditional lotion that you would find in most sunscreens. So like I said, again, this is a great base layer of protection. I wear sunscreen every day under my makeup, or if I'm not leaving the house or wearing makeup, I still wear it inside the house. And that's just something that I wish I would have done at an earlier age, but they even have on the back exactly the size. Look how small that is. That is a pea size. I love the fact that it actually has very little on the ingredients list, which to me as a chemist just tells me there's not a bunch of fillers, you know. I have tried the makeup over it. It's fine. It's a little bit different of a consistency, like I said, but it does absorb. I would say just kind of give it that full like 15 minutes to absorb. But I'm curious if you guys have tried this, or if you try it, let me know what you think. I just think it's so cool that they're constantly revolutionizing that area of the skincare industry, because I do feel like it is so important and something that so many people overlook. So I will get off my soapbox, wear your sunscreen every day, and let's move on from beauty. I don't feel like I have as many things to share today, but I am getting ideas already for, like I said, that holiday gift guide video. Some of these obviously would make a great gift, but if you have started shopping already, I have not. I always have to get through my son's birthday first before I can even start Christmas shopping, and that is at the end of this month. So I'm just gonna get through Halloween, and then we will start thinking of Christmas. But okay, so while we're on, it's kind of I'm wearing Harvest Moon on my eyes. One of my favorite things about fall is fall scents. Who's with me, right? So I've shared this, I think, before, but I just recently kind of went a little crazy and I had all these summery scents, but when it comes to fall, I have to have like scents at all times. So I went and unplugged this so I can show you guys. So if you don't know, very active kids in sports, that's all they do. Literally, we have a basketball goal in my living room, and there's always balls flying around my house. And this is why I can't have very many breakable things. But this is also why I'm always scared to light candles when my kids are home, because I'm afraid they're gonna set the house on fire. Let's just be honest. They probably could. So I was like, you know what? I wanna try. And I finally saw a really cute one of these. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna get that one because it's aesthetically pleasing. I love the look of it. And I'm gonna put it in a spot that I don't think will get hit because it is ceramic. But I'm curious how many of you guys use diffusers. So I'll be honest, I've never really wanted one until recently, because I always thought they were some of them are just not real cute. Maybe it's just me. I saw this one and I was sold. I thought it was so cute. It's from Agape. She's actually a small business. She's also a Seint artist, actually. And that's how I came across her, but I'm obsessed with her entire aesthetic. I bought her candles first. I love her candles. They're so good. They're so simple. I think those are what I've shared on here before. But now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop burning candles and I'm gonna try these diffuser oils. And I'm really sensitive to smells, guys. I either can burn a candle and it will give me a headache, or I burn it and I'm like, I can't smell it anymore and it's still burning. So ever since I had kids, my scents have been all messed up. So I'm like, I'm gonna try oils instead. And I was already obsessed with her scents because she has the coolest like blends and they all are amazing. So I was like, I'm just gonna buy a ton of oil. So I already had like 6, all summery. So I recently just bought all of her fall scents that were in stock. So what reminded me of it was the fact that Harvest Moon was what I was actually burning today, which is also the colors of my eyeshadow bundle. I just think that's so cool. So anyway, Harvest Moon, so good. Pumpkin Chai. I just got Pumpkin Chai in, and Palm Fresca I just got in. I've been burning Gather and Dusk lately, and anyway, I feel like this would be a really great gift idea as well, like something like this and a couple of oils, because I also mix these a lot for different combinations, but I don't get a headache. I love the setting that you can, one of the settings will only like come out every once in a while instead of a constant mist. So it's like you smell it and then like once it's kind of gone away, then it comes out again. And then it's like this constant making your house smell good, but it doesn't like go through it as fast. Does that make sense? But there's so many different settings of this one and it's so cute that I've been obsessed. So this literally goes in my house every day. You take so little oil every time that I feel like these are gonna last me forever. So hopefully she keeps coming out with new scents, hint, hint, because I will buy every single one of them. And she describes them really well on her site as well. So you can kind of, because I know buying scents is something that's really hard, but I can tell you personally, I have probably 12 by now, maybe more. And I don't have one scent that I don't love. They're all so good. And I don't have to mix my own. They're already mixed in such a beautiful combination that I don't have to worry about it, because that is not something that's my forte. So I'm loving that from Agape. That's a great home item, especially if you're looking for, that would make a great Christmas gift. Okay guys, I'm really excited about this one. In fact, I haven't even opened it. So if you all follow me over on Instagram, you might remember, I can't even remember, it was probably, I don't remember what time of the year it was, that I shared my planners. And if you don't know, I'm kind of a paper junkie. Like all of this stuff over here that my son likes to play with was all calligraphy inks, because I used to do calligraphy. And I've always been obsessed with stationery and beautiful papers and planners. I am a planner addict. Like I could buy so much for my planners, but I have to refrain myself. That being said, I have tried every planner on the market. And when I discovered this one, I was like, why has nobody thought of this design before? It's genius. And so I shared it, and it was my fault that I didn't realize it was already sold out. I shared a couple different planners, but this one was already sold out, and it's on my Instagram still, and I'm still getting questions about this planner. And you guys, I'm really excited that they're actually gonna bring it out for they're bringing it out, and it's on pre-order right now, and I've got a link for you guys so you don't miss it this time. And they sent me the next year's so you guys can take a sneak peek. So this is by Laurel Denise, which is actually like a jewelry gift. Oh my gosh. But she had the most genius idea. So let me show you last year's. So this is the one I shared last year, okay, that I've been using for the past year. They're gorgeous, they're large, but they literally are all-in-one planners. So they're weekly, monthly, and I've shared you guys how I use these before. But you have, anyway, let me show you kind of how, this one is a really messy page, okay, of how it gives you a full month here, right? You get the full calendar. You can put habits, you know, some of this stuff I probably need to utilize more, let's be honest. But I mean, like I used to, some of these pages are much messier than others, but this is how I plan out my content, my business, my home, everything in one. So the cool thing is this part, and that month I didn't use it very well, but it's got weekly here. And all you do is flip this little page right here in order to get to the next week. And then you can put more on here, and you've got lots of places to do notes. So I do content ideas, things I need to do. That month I was not as good about planning. Some months, you know, are better than others, but you can see how you can have your full month, your weekly, and then you can turn it and see each week. And then you have like all these notes to make as well. And it's got a big old pocket in the front and in the back as well, and then more grid pages in the back so you can do more notes. So I haven't even opened this one yet. They look identical, just a new design, and I think I even saw that they have another solid color one as well. But look at this, they've changed it up, and look, they've added this new divider. So it's like oh my gosh, it's gold foil. It says "You are loved," and it's like a ruler, but this pops off, and then you can put it, let me show you. You can pop it off like this, and then when you get to that month, and you utilize this in your weekly part. So it's got a tab, so you can easily just flip this, and you can move this as you move to the next week. Is that not cool? So the beginning of it also has, I love this, especially if you're a fellow content creator or just like to plan out your whole year and don't want to miss like important dates, a full year, to where you don't necessarily just have the calendar, but you also have places to make notes of important days. things to remember for every month. And in the back has the next year. So this one goes all the way up to December 2023. And then it looks like now they have dot pages in the back, which I love dot pages. They're so cute. And then more. I love the inside. So this is the new design for the 2022. That sounds so weird to even say, but this is the Laurel Denise all-in-one planner. And I know I don't want you guys to miss this one because it's still on pre-order. And last year I did pre-order it, which is why I got it before it was completely gone. So you can snag this design. I will put the specific link down below so you can snag it before it's gone, and you guys will love it. It is such an amazing planner. Okay, it's so genius. Another like kind of home thing I wanted to show you guys. So I've shared Rocket books before, and they're the reusable page type where you can erase them with water or these special pens. But they came out with this, oh my gosh, now I can't even remember what it was called. I'll put it down below. But it's this new kind of like legal pad, but it's like got interchangeable pages. Things like this make me happy. So I like to use this for things that I don't want to necessarily have to waste paper on, whether it's just like random notes, like today's video, I'm random notes. Magnetizes, okay? Holds my pen right in this little spot at the top. And what's cool is that you can literally just flip it over and then use the back side, okay? It comes with different kinds of pages. So this one is just like, this side has got dots and this side has lines. I recently picked up these that are days of the week, like, so your planner pages. So if you wanted a planner of maybe stuff that you do every single day or week and you don't want to have to erase it every week, so you can kind of remember like, okay, every week we got practice at this time. But then it literally has enough pages that you could go, oh my gosh, I didn't count how many, probably months, lots of months before you'd have to start over and erase anything. But I love you can just, it comes with these little cloths you get wet, wipe off, and they work for a really long period of time. So they come with these special Pilot friction erasable pens that have a little bit of an eraser on the end. But I found, of course, this one on Amazon, same brand. But do you guys remember these little clicky pens? I've already gone through 2 of these. And they come with ink refills. And I've already gone through 2, if that tells you. But I love to color code everything. So I love that I can get all in one pen. My kids keep asking for me to buy them one too. It's got an eraser on the end, blue, red, black, and I can literally just keep this attached and I can color code my week. And it makes me happy. And when I want to switch it off, I just, honestly, actually, I a lot of times I just stick it on the back because the magnets work on both sides. So I love the Rocketbook stuff. I am still a paper and pen girl at heart. I like to plan out all of my stuff in my planners, but there's some stuff that I like to always be able to erase. These pens work on paper as well. They're also erasable on paper. So I'm like getting to the point where I only use erasable pens. I don't know. Is it just me? They come in all different colors. I've gone through so many. My kids also now think that every pen needs to be erasable and they only want the erasable ones. And they want these too. And I'm like, nope, that's mommy's special pen. I lost one on the soccer field last week and I had to immediately order another one because I cannot live without that pen. I know it seems really small and insignificant, but it's a game changer for me. Okay, so another thing I have to share with you guys, because I have shared this over on Instagram, but I have not given you guys a real like update since I've been using it for months now. And you guys, my obsession has grown because, to be honest, I was a little skeptical when I tried it. And then I realized it was working. And then I realized this is genius and I wanted to try it all. So I'm sorry. But that's mixers. You guys, this might be TMI, but I just had that time of the month. And I used to be where I would have it for a full week. Not fun, not pretty, right? Nobody wants to deal with that for an entire week. You guys, I literally just had one this last weekend and I was done after 2 days. And I'm still in shock about it because I think I've only been consistently drinking these every single day for 3 months now. But I never expected it to do that. I'm like floored. I didn't think that was even possible from adding something to your water. So I drink these every day, okay? Her time is what is for women's hormones and your period, okay? It is meant to make all of your symptoms better, okay? Moodiness, headaches, bloating, backaches, your flow, lighten it, all of those things. It's crazy good. So they have 2 different kinds. I do the daily. So both of these are Her Time Daily. This is just like the tropical flavor. And then this is I have stocked up, okay? Her Time, I take every single day. I also do Her Power every day. This is the one for mental clarity, energy. As a mom, I'm always struggling in this regard. Sometimes, I'll be honest, I drink more than one of these a day. But I also struggle drinking water per day, and I've never tried a flavor I didn't like. So instead of adding Crystal Light to my water, which is what I used to do just to be able to down enough a day to stay hydrated, I now just mix a few of these in there. I get all of my nutrients and vitamins, and it makes me drink more water. So it's like a win-win. So I do Her Power and Her Time every day. You guys, I've been having Her Love every day. This is the newest addition to my mix. This is for libido, and it's their newest one in the stick form that I'm testing for you guys, but so far so good. And then let's see, what else have I added? It kind of depends on what I'm going through at the time. The other ones I kind of just do here and there as needed. You don't necessarily need them all every day. If you want to be able to do your vitamins every day, where is it? They do have Her Multi. So instead of taking pills, you just throw a multivitamin packet in your water. If you're feeling like you need more hydration, they have hydration electrolyte packets. I use these a lot for my daughter when she needs to drink more water and she's having sporting events as well. Her Greens is something that I need to do every day because I am not a vegetable person. You get a full serving of your veggies, or your full daily serving, like your entire day's worth in one of these packets. And then this one is both fruit, vegetable, and apple cider vinegar for digestion, and it's the Her Smoothie. And every time I drink this, I feel like I can tell a difference with my digestive system right away. It's crazy. And then I have been doing Her Defense more as well. So Her Defense is for immunity. So my kids just got over a horrible stomach bug. They all got it. I didn't. I took this because I'm like, I cannot afford to be throwing up and all that for days. And it lasted 4 days. So I just took this, and you guys, I didn't catch it. And it's like a miracle to go without catching something that your kids have, right? But I also like this because they reformulated it lately for migraines, and I am a migraine sufferer. So anything to prevent that, I'm on board. And then they did come out with a new teen line as well. And my daughter isn't quite old enough for the part that, hormonal for periods yet. She's not that old, but I'll be honest, these I use for myself and for her. And it has 3 different ones. So one of them is for teen periods, This one is meant for mood and concentration. And anyone of a preteen will understand what I'm talking about, but sometimes I also need this. So, it's all natural. All of their stuff is all natural, nothing artificial, no artificial sweeteners, none of that. So I feel safe. I'm safe giving it to my daughter because it's all natural. It's all about nutritional support, which I know my daughter doesn't eat or drink, like she should be. So this helps her. Okay. And then this one is for sleep. The calm you need for deep sleep. You know how kids are, and that sometimes they just can't calm down. They don't want to sleep. I use this a lot for actually both of these when we're like going out of town for soccer tournaments. My kids need to do not want to sleep all in the same hotel room. Sleep, right? And then when my daughter struggles with some attitude sometimes, again, like a preteen would, and those help and makes them drink more water. So I have been a fan of all of these. I don't even think I've tried them all, but these are the ones I have tried. And I do have a discount code for these as well if you're looking to try them. You guys, I am so impressed. I don't know how they do it, I'll be honest. But every single flavor I've tried is good and it works. I can't believe that I still can't believe that I could possibly have one for 2 days. I was like, what happened? Wait, where'd it go? So I am already so happy to think of when my daughter does get to that point in her age that this, it makes me want to cry, that it's going to help her so much, making that point in her life a little bit easier. Anyway, I love it. Whew. Okay, let's talk a little fashion real quick because I can't talk about fall without talking about a little bit of style because you guys, fall is my favorite time of the year to dress. I love me some layers. I love me some jackets and boots and sweaters and all the things. So first of all, I want to talk a little bit about hair accessories because Target once again is killing it. So if you like to kind of add a little bit of something, I just recently got this headband and this one, which I probably should have worn because I'm obsessed with all accessories. And the fact that the clips have come back in style, I'm curious. Are you guys a fan? I feel like this is a much updated, more professional version of the regular plastic ones. You guys, it's solid metal, brushed gold. And no joke, I can use it with my short hair. I mean, that wasn't the prettiest style, but you guys know what I mean. Just to pull it back out of your face. Oh my gosh. So I just got these all recently at Target. You know how Target is. Get it before it's gone because I don't know if I'll be able to find them online. I will try and link them if possible. And then, you guys, can y'all tell? Name that movie. It's my favorite Halloween movie of all time. It brings back so many memories for me. And my daughter, it's also her favorite because I introduced her to it when she was young. It's my favorite color. Amazon find sweater, Amazon find. I'm obsessed with any kind of chunky cardigan, graphic tee, all the things, or throwing over a flannel on that. I just went a little crazy. Currently, Target is always an option, right? But I recently just went a little crazy at Old Navy. So people are always asking me where I get my clothes. 9 times out of 10, it is from Target, Amazon, or Old Navy because I like to stay with the trends. I don't like to spend a lot on pieces that I don't know if I'm going to wear the next year. Flannels are something that I feel like go every year. They're not going to be out of style. There's no way. So I recently just got a bunch and I got them from Old Navy, and I love Old Navy's size inclusion because I tried on one I had gotten last year and it has shrunk a little bit, and I'm taller. And so I love the fact that you can buy things in talls in their sizes. And so this year I sized up. I bought all these flannels so that I can wear them with leggings. So if I got a tall, I kept my normal size. And if I couldn't get a tall in that size, I sized up one. So all of these are long enough, and I bought them in like the colors of my daughter's teams so I can wear them over, you know, our not so cute team logo shirts. So my daughter's basketball team is turning to red. We're changing team names. So, and then we got red and blue on soccer. And so I'm buying all of the colors for able to layer, make it somewhat cute. So I can wear leggings, anything that I can wear with leggings, because trying to stay warm at fall soccer games is always a struggle. So flannels, always a good idea. I'm curious what you guys think about the new shacket trend or the coatigan. Coatigan, is that how you say it? Like the cardigan coat trend. I shared this one not too long ago. I can link it again. I'm obsessed with the color on this because I'm all for tan and black and white. I feel like this is a beautiful neutral. It is thick. It's not cheap, but it was cheap. It's not cheap feeling. But it was cheap because it was Amazon. So I will share, this is the shacket, and I'm telling you guys, those shackets are expensive. And it's funny because my mom was like, I wore those back in the day. Those are back. Everything always comes back. But will it be around next year? I don't know. So I don't want to spend a lot of money on something that could just be a one season trending piece. That's how I think of shopping. I don't know about you guys. But then cardigans I wear all the time. I always have one in my house. Like I'm wearing one literally every night instead of, I'm always cold. So this one I got from Goodnight Macaroon, and it's like the coat cardigan trend. And it's super cute. It's kind of like this tweedy, nice neutral. To me, you guys, I told you I need to stop buying this color, but I just keep buying it in everything. So coatigan, have you gotten on the coatigan? I feel like this one for me, it won't be going anywhere because I could wear that as a cardigan anytime. Not link this next one, but I should have shared it with the other flannels. So it's a flannel shirt. I got it at a craft fair. And I'm telling you guys, you could DIY it yourself. I think it's genius. So, okay, it was originally this color, which is fine. You probably see this print numerous times. I'm about 99% positive this is a flannel shirt from the men's department in Walmart. I'm pretty sure that's where this brand is from. But you guys, all they did was bleach half of it. Can you tell? They bleached it. That's it. But look, I'm obsessed with this color. It became, like, this is my color. This is my jam. Like, that color is gorgeous. But how did they do, like, they literally just bleached it. So, if you are crafty, that's all that this is too. It's got bleaching just in the center. Try bleaching a flannel. You could totally make the most unique shirts, and they had a lot of different styles I just liked kind of this dipped style of half and half, but I'm obsessed with this shirt. I think it's so cute and different to have those two colors. But then when I started looking at it, I realized all it was, they bleached it. Anyway, I thought it was genius. I had to share that one. So that's a fun idea. You could probably do that with any type of shirt, to be honest. I can't talk about style without talking about my favorite of all, joggers. Are you guys jogger lovers like I am? I know I've shared joggers before, but I recently got more of like fall tones, right? Like a nice neutral. This one is, I forgot to grab. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, these are leggings. I got this. These are joggers. I'm seriously obsessed with this color. So I got some new fall toned. These are my favorite Amazon joggers. I have them in numerous colors. two different styles. These that either have a zipper on the pocket or these have a small pocket on the back. They are affordable, they wash well, they fit well, they're not too tight, they're not too baggy, and I feel like I wear joggers with everything. When I'm getting more towards the jogger phase than the leggings. Sometimes with tight leggings, who's with me? Do you guys like leggings or are you into joggers? I feel like people are kind of split. So, all of these are by Crazy Yoga. All of them. All of them. The color options that this line has is amazing, but I will link the specific ones so you guys can see. But both of these styles fit almost identical. It's just really the pocket style. And there's different color options in each one. And then, I mean, any kind of legging has to have pockets. Those are my newest color to my collection. And it will match my half bleached flannel. So I'm game. But my favorite is this pair. This was my not affordable option. I have been obsessed with my Spanx faux leather leggings for years, and I did add my camo to the collection. But when I found out they had joggers, I was sold. So they're not, I definitely would say size up, so they're not super tight. I did get the same size as I did in my leggings, if that helps. And I love them. They're super warm though. They're not a summer thing. These are definitely when temps start decreasing. I wore these on the way to my trip to California, and it probably wasn't the best idea, but I wanted to wear them. Once I got there, I was a little hot, to be honest, but they're so cute. And you could, I feel like it just like elevates the level of what a jogger looks like, right? And then these, I saw one of my favorite Instagram influencers wear this pair and thought it was so cute. I will warn you, they do stretch out when you wear them. My husband told me I look like I was in the 80s, but I love joggers, but I feel like sometimes I'm like, yeah, maybe I should wear jeans, right? What do you guys think? 80s jean joggers. They're super cute on, I will be honest. I don't think I was sold until I saw them on. They look really cute with a pair of heels, but they're an Amazon purchase. This is something I wouldn't spend a whole lot of money on, to be honest, because I do think it's kind of a phase for me, but they're so cute on that I was like, I want to try those, because sometimes I feel like I just need to wear jeans so I don't look like I'm in athleisure 24/7. Last but not least, let's talk shoes. Apart from sweaters and flannels, which I got a bunch of sweaters off Amazon too. So if you guys want to see those, let me know. Where do you want to see? How do you like to see stuff? Do you like reels? Do you like posts over on Instagram? Let me know in the comments. I got a lot of sweaters. I promise they're not all this color, but some of them. So also, when it comes to trends, I really think about how I live in the fall. I don't want to buy all the trending pieces. I'm like, what am I realistically gonna wear the most? My life does revolve a lot around sports activities at night, every night. And I don't dress up for that. I do live in joggers and tennis shoes. So, and then when we do have outside games, I need something waterproof. So I wear a lot of boots and I have to make sure they're waterproof. So when it came to fall shoes this season, I thought really long and hard, what am I actually gonna wear? And I wanted a new pair of tennis shoes, and this design caught my eye. You guys might think they're hideous, but I thought they were really cute. They come in so many different colors. I will put down below, but they're the New Balance 327s. Okay, they're a really interesting designed shoe. And I actually bought my daughter the exact same pair. Let me show you. I thought my black ones were not cute. So I bought her the pastel version, and they come in so many different, and they come in everything from boys colors, men's, women's. I thought they were so cute. So I switched hers out for the stretchy laces so she could just wear them as slip-ons, since I'm obsessed with slip-ons. I haven't done mine yet, but I've shared these before. These are the Expand laces. Again, Amazon. You can get them in any kind of color. So I got hers in lavender. I got some black ones so that I can switch those out so these can be a pull-on, because I don't like to tie my shoes. I know. Those, I know. They're going to go with everything. Any black, especially my leather joggers and leather leggings, right? So cute. Now, one thing I didn't know if I'd wear as much or if it was going to be out of style by next year is this in style currently combat boot. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's going to be in style next year? I feel like I'm straight up like clueless 90s, but it's so cute on other people. I'm like, okay, we're going to try this. When I want to try a trend, where do you think I go? Target. So I didn't want to invest a lot in these shoes. I knew I wouldn't necessarily maybe wear them a ton, and they might not be back next year. So highly recommend hitting up Target for those ones that you don't know if you really are going to love or not, because they are so affordable and they look practically identical to those really higher end styles. They're always keeping up with the trends. Now, this was my present to myself for winning some of those awards last month. I've always wanted a pair of these, and I never wanted to spend the money because I know they're pricey. But I consider these more of an investment piece. And like I said before, I love me some boots. I love fall boots. But I also always wear sneakers. I'm always wearing tennis shoes. I'm always out on the soccer fields and it's wet in the morning and dew's on the ground and my feet get wet, so I tend to not wear sneakers. So when I saw this design, I was like obsessed. And the hardest part was deciding black or tan. And so they were hard to find in my size, so I ended up going with tan. So what do you guys think? My kids and my husband think they're ugly, but they're Sorels, and I think they are so cute. They are what they describe as their hiker boot / sneaker. And to me, I'm like, I'm going to live in these. That's going to last me for years to come because their quality is so high. So there you go. That is my splurge purchase. They're pretty much everything else, more or less, you can find for really affordable prices. But I hope that at least gave you some ideas for fall, for some of the things I've been loving lately. Again, drop me down in the comments below. What do you want to see for Christmas ideas, for the holiday ideas? Do you want to see a little bit of everything from stuff for kids, yourself, parents, or do you just want to see some stuff from different categories like I showed you? Skin, hair, beauty, style, home, etc. Give me some ideas. Who are you shopping for? What are you shopping for? I have not even begun to make my Christmas list, so it will help me if you guys tell me what you want to see and I can start searching for it. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I love you. Bye.